and we are on our way towards the next occasion when I have the exposure fucked up. So, what I want to discuss about today is the fact that a lot of times I see this natural tendency of people, that they have when it comes to sort of making, claims on who the best is, or not just this, but also judging potential matches based on previous results, independent results, which are separate. For example, they want to see how this guy would fare against this guy based on how well they both fared versus this guy. And I already covered some of these topics in previous videos and stuff like that, but one thing that I wanted to discuss about this time was the fact that people don't realize how dynamic and how complex this sport is. So making simplistic claims such as, I don't know, let's just give generic names A, B, and C. So here you have guy A pinning guy B, and B also pins guy C. By this simplistic logic, you would assume that A will always, or at least, A would normally pin C, which is a lot of times, oftentimes it's not the case. So you have this guy beating this guy and this guy beating this guy, but also this guy is beating this guy. So instead of having this ladder, these level differences that I'm showing right now using the hand, it's almost like a circle. I pin you, you pin me, and we pin a bunch of other guys, and then those guys come back full circle and they end up pinning us. So that's usually what happens. So yeah, you could very well have Michael winning against Devin winning against Travis, but then again Travis comes and he wins against Michael. So many times this has happened in the past. I'm not even going to try to give examples because I don't have a specific one right now, but it's all over the place. Like if you've been involved into this sport for any number of not even years, but months or even weeks, not necessarily as a competitor, but just as a fan watching videos on YouTube, you should already have seen this by now. This thing is all over. So why does this happen? Well, for a variety of factors. Like I said, the whole thing is very complex. It's a matter of pulling styles first and foremost. It's certain strengths versus certain weaknesses that just mix and match in a very specific way with certain guys. You might take this let's say I don't know, this what's the word? Fuck. Anyhow, you might take a group of, I don't know, 10 people, and you might look at the first guy and the last guy on the list with these placings, and you might very well have the last guy might have like some peculiarity in his style. For example, I don't know, let's say the last guy, just for the sake of argument, would be someone like Jerry Cataret, who's like flop wrist pressing, and if you just look at the list, his dead last, but then again you put him against versus the number one guy, and not only, and if those guys are not able to defend against the flop wrist press, the flop wrist press Jerry will end up being number one on this iteration if you make the draws like this. So yeah, a lot of times when you look at such placings and stuff like that, a lot of times it's due to how the draw happened. Also, I touched upon this aspect in a number of different videos where I said that, if you go into any tournament and you just happen to be unlucky and you're getting to pool against the top two guys, they'll pin you, and you'll have two consecutive losses, which will put you at the bottom of the list. Whereas, for example, if you would get the chance to pull against some of the guys that you are better than, you would get the chance to be eliminated, further into the tournament, which would secure your placing higher. For example, you could very well be number 3 and still get the podium, right? So yeah, a lot of such things happen. So refrain from making such judgments when you look at the whole scenery, because, like I said, it's an unfair thing for the competitors that you're assessing, and also it's an unfair thing for you to evaluate your skills and your progress just because you happen to have had a particular outcome in one of the tournaments. So yeah, oftentimes your let's say image of yourself inside this particular tournament is heavily dictated or influenced by such factors that can tremendously shift your position up and down. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'm trying to keep my videos a bit shorter because yeah, lately they've been around the 20-minute mark. So please let me know what you guys think, if you agree with this, if you have seen this already, if you were aware or not, or whatever. So yeah, I'm really keen on seeing what you guys think about this topic. Like, dislike, do it twice if you dislike, share, hate, troll, subscribe, unsubscribe, whatever makes you feel happy, and click. So until next time, yeah, I guess I'll see you then. Whatever. Yeah, kind of weird sentence going on there, but doesn't surprise me. I'm a fucktard.